Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Katie VanValin. She's with the University of Kentucky's Extension Beef Specialist there. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Joanna.
Well, I'm very excited that you're here today because you're starting a brand new program that I think is going to be very beneficial for our beef cattle producers here, especially with the interest in finishing beef cattle here locally that we've had and statewide.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are unveiling the Master Finisher program that'll be starting this fall and go into 2022 as well. And really, the idea for this program actually started before the COVID pandemic because I recognized we had a lot of producers in the state that were interested in selling beef directly to consumers. And maybe some of them were already doing that. And that was an area that we weren't really touching from an extension standpoint. And so the idea started before COVID and then was really exacerbated within COVID because, of course, we saw supply chain issues and shortages in our grocery stores, and our consumers really turned to their local cattlemen to purchase beef. And we've had a lot of producers have a lot of interest in expanding direct-to-consumer beef sales. And so that's really the idea behind this program, is to offer information to those producers that maybe are interested in finishing cattle for the first time, all the way up to producers that maybe have been doing it for a while. I think they'll still find some value in the program, maybe take away some new things that they hadn't heard before to help with their operations.
Absolutely. Now I know that you're going to be offering these across the area, kind of staggered, but they're going to be in-person classes. Ours is probably going to be in the beginning of 2022, so our farmers can look out for that, but they can contact their extension agent to find out maybe where the closest group is to them.
Yeah. Yep. So we're going to be offering these throughout the state. It's actually kind of a new way of doing some extension programming. We're going to be doing a hybrid program. So there's going to be some in-person classes held at your local or kind of regional county extension offices. And then there's also going to be monthly webinars that we'll offer as well. So we're still working to solidify some of those early 2022 dates for the in-person classes, but the online webinars will be starting in October. On October 19th will be our first one, and those will be at 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And the first topic, we'll actually have Dr. Chris Teutsch, one of our forage specialists, on to talk about some forage options for pasture finished cattle.
Okay, and so that will be every month. Katie, if somebody's interested, how do they get registered or how do they get signed up to be able to get the link for the webinar?
Yeah, so if you're interested in participating in the webinar series, as well as the in-person sessions, reach out to your local county extension office. They'll be able to get you registered and get you the link for those webinar sessions. And as always, these will be every third Tuesday of every month, going from October through April. So of course, if you can't get on for one of them, we'll have those recorded. So people will be able to get access to that program, even if they're not available at that exact date and time.
Absolutely. And we would just encourage producers, if you do want to log on live, make sure you contact your county agent in plenty of time, because a lot of times some of those emails might get missed and we have to get you the link. So the earlier that you can go ahead and request to get registered, the more likely you're going to have that link and be ready to go on the night of the webinar and not miss a thing. But if people cannot make the webinar, do we have resources available at the University of Kentucky to kind of help them through the process?
Yeah, so if you're not able to log on to the webinar in real time, of course, those videos will be available later on for viewing at a later time. But we also will have some other resources available for producers, some extension publications. Of course, we've got the new updated beef book, as well as some other publications that are ready to go, and some others that are coming down the pipeline as well.
All right. Well, Katie, thanks so much for visiting with us today. And if you're interested in learning more about finishing cattle, I would encourage you to attend the Master Finisher webinars. And if you have questions about that, make sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching and have a great day.